An insurance policy for your body. A curious analogy. Are vitamins helping you? Or are they a kind of health insurance you never actually use? Let's explore this idea. Think of a vitamin supplement as an insurance policy for your body's intricate machinery. If you encounter a specific, documented problem, a real, measurable deficiency, then this policy can be incredibly valuable. It pays out. It helps you fix the issue. But what if you already have full coverage from a healthy diet? You might be paying a monthly premium for no additional gain. An expensive habit, a reassuring ritual without physical benefit. This analogy simplifies a complex story. It helps cut through the noise and get closer to the truth. Nutrition is vast and confusing, full of conflicting claims and dazzling marketing. But the core question is simple. Do you need this policy? The cosmic machinery. What are vitamins really? To understand their role, we must first ask a basic question. What are vitamins? They are not a source of energy. You don't burn vitamins for fuel in the way you burn carbohydrates, fats. A vitamin pill contains virtually 0 calories. Instead, vitamins are microscopic cogs and levers in your body's vast chemical factory. They are organic compounds that your body needs, in tiny amounts, to carry out essential chemical reactions. They are what scientists call cofactors, coenzymes, the helpers, the facilitators, the essential assistants that allow the real work to get done. Think of it this way. Imagine your body as a complex automobile. The food you eat, the pasta, the bread, the chicken, is the gasoline. It provides the raw energy to make the car move. Vitamins, on the other hand, are more like the spark plugs, motor oil, coolant. They don't provide the propulsive force themselves, but without them, the engine cannot properly ignite the fuel. The moving parts would grind to a halt. The whole system would overheat and break down. Without vitamins, the process of turning food into usable energy, this is the heart of the matter. Vitamins are not optional upgrades, they are part of the fundamental design. For instance, vitamin C is crucial for building collagen, the protein that holds your skin, bones, blood vessels together. B vitamins are a whole team of workers essential for converting food into cellular energy. Vitamin K is vital for blood clotting, preventing a small cut from becoming a major crisis. Each one has a specific, non-negotiable job to do within the astonishingly complex ecosystem of your body. Your biology doesn't just like having them around, it requires them to function. So, the importance of vitamins is not in question. They are absolute necessities for life. The real debate, the one that matters for most of us today, is about quantity and source. Where should we get them, and how much do we truly need? If your car's engine is running perfectly, does adding a second set of spark plugs make it run better? Or does it just add useless weight and clutter? This is the central puzzle we need to solve when we walk down the supplement aisle. The answer lies in understanding the difference between fixing a problem and trying to optimize a system that is already working as intended. The discovery of vitamins is a great scientific triumph. Scurvy, pellagra, beriberi, once terrifying, now vanquished by vitamin C and B vitamins. Today's question is different. Do extra vitamins on top of a modern diet make healthy people healthier? So we begin with the insurance framework. We'll examine evidence, ask questions, and look at the cosmos within ourselves. Treat our bodies with the curiosity we apply to stars. Separate science from the sales pitch. By the end, you'll have a clearer map to navigate your health decisions. Is this pill a necessary repair kit for your personal spaceship, or a shiny decal that doesn't affect performance? The spark plug principle, when more is not better. This brings us to a crucial concept I call the spark plug principle. It's a simple idea, but it's the key to understanding the vitamin debate. If your car is sputtering because a spark plug is broken, replacing it will cause a dramatic immediate improvement. The engine will run smoothly again. The effect is undeniable. This is analogous to a person with a true vitamin deficiency. Giving them the missing vitamin can resolve major health problems. It fixes a fundamental flaw in the system. The insurance policy pays out, and the benefit is clear and profound. But what happens if all your spark plugs are already in perfect working order? What if your engine is humming along just fine? If you buy another dozen spark plugs and try to cram them into the engine, will your car go faster? Will it become more fuel efficient? No. You might even cause problems by interfering with the finely tuned mechanics of the engine. The system is designed to work with a specific number of parts. More is not better. it's just more. The same principle applies to many vitamins. The body has specific requirements for each vitamin. Scientific bodies have established these levels, recommended dietary allowances. When we meet these needs through our diet, our internal machinery has all the parts it requires to function correctly. If we take a supplement that provides 200% of the RDA, 500% of the RDA, or even 1000% of the RDA, the body often has no use for the excess. For water-soluble vitamins, vitamin C, B vitamins, the body typically just excretes the surplus in urine. You are, in a very real sense, paying for expensive pee. Case File 1, the sunshine vitamin and our indoor universe. Let's examine a specific case where the insurance policy often proves necessary. Vitamin D. This one is fascinating because it breaks the usual rules. Most vitamins must be obtained from our food. But vitamin D is different. Your body can manufacture its own. It performs this remarkable feat when your skin is exposed to ultraviolet B radiation from the sun. For most of human history, this was a perfectly reliable system. We lived and worked outdoors. We got plenty of sun. But look at our world today, in 2026. We live in cities of concrete and glass. We work in offices illuminated by artificial light. We travel shielded from the sun. We wear protective clothing or sunscreen. Sensible, but it blocks UVB. As a result, a surprising number of people, even in sunny developed countries, have low or deficient levels. It is a paradox of modern life. Vitamin D is essential for absorbing calcium and building strong bones. A deficiency in children can lead to rickets. In adults, it can contribute to osteoporosis. Vitamin D receptors are present in almost every cell. Immune cells, brain cells, suggesting broader roles in immune function, mood, and more. The science is still evolving, but the link to bone health is undeniable. This is a clear-cut scenario where a supplement can be a powerful tool. It's not about boosting anything. It's about restoring a natural level that our modern lifestyle has inadvertently depleted. For many living at northern latitudes in winter, for those with darker skin, and for the elderly, getting enough from sun is nearly impossible. Food sources are limited, mainly fatty fish and fortified milk. In this context, a vitamin D supplement isn't a luxury. It's a rational, evidence-based intervention, the insurance policy paying out for a well-documented risk. Let's turn our cosmic lens to another case, vitamin B12. This vitamin presents a different kind of challenge. Unlike vitamin D, which we can make with sunlight, vitamin B12 must come from our diet, meat, fish, eggs, dairy. It is produced by microorganisms in soil and in the guts of animals. Plants do not make vitamin B12. This has profound implications for strict vegetarians and vegans. It is a classic case of a dietary gap. For someone consuming no animal products, it becomes extremely difficult, if not impossible, to get enough B12 from food alone. A B12 deficiency is a serious matter. It can cause a type of anemia that leads to profound fatigue and weakness. More insidiously, it can lead to irreversible neurological damage, affecting balance, memory, and nerve function. The symptoms can be subtle and develop over years. This isn't theoretical, it's well documented. The insurance policy here is not just helpful, it is critically important. Another common scenario involves iron, a mineral that functions much like a vitamin in this context. Iron is the core component of hemoglobin, the molecule in your red blood cells that transports oxygen. When iron is low, you can't make enough healthy red blood cells. This condition, iron deficiency anemia, leaves you exhausted, weak, and short of breath, like your oxygen delivery is at half capacity. Women of childbearing age, pregnant women, rapidly growing toddlers, adolescents, vegetarians and vegans, non-heme iron from plants versus heme iron from meat. For these groups, an iron supplement prescribed after a blood test confirms deficiency can be transformative, restoring the body's vital oxygen supply. So, we have seen clear cases where vitamin supplements are essential tools. They fill specific, measurable gaps. But what about the vast majority of people who take a daily multivitamin, often generally healthy individuals, eating a reasonably balanced diet, not in high-risk categories? They take the pill as a form of health insurance, ward off future illness, boost their energy, cover all their bases. This is where the story becomes murkier. Psychology matters. Why are we so drawn to the idea of a magic pill? We crave control and simplicity. Life is complex, health is complicated. The thought you can distill health into a single tablet is seductive, a shortcut, a simple daily action against uncertainty. It provides a sense of agency. Taking a vitamin is a concrete ritual that feels positive, regardless of the biochemical effect. Then there's healthy user bias. Vitamin takers often exercise, eat more produce, avoid smoking, and see doctors regularly. So when studies see vitamin takers healthier, is it the pill or the lifestyle? The pill might just be along for the ride, and the placebo effect, belief can trigger real physiological changes. Our belief is nurtured by a vast industry. The global supplement market is multi-billion-dollar. It thrives by convincing healthy people they need products. Sophisticated, pervasive messages tap hopes and fears, creating a cosmos of claims, hard to navigate. Labels use vague language: supports, promotes, maintains, boosts, carefully avoiding regulated disease claims. Small or observational studies get megaphoned into ads, while large randomized trials showing no benefit meet silence. Ads create demand. People buy. They feel good. Placebo, healthy user bias. Anecdotes spread. Sales rise. Commerce, not biochemistry, rules. The prevailing belief is that vitamins are, at worst, harmless. If they don't help, they can't hurt, right? The expensive urine argument says the only downside is your wallet. Unfortunately, that's an oversimplification. While we excrete excess water-soluble vitamins, adding unnecessary parts can cause harm. Fat-soluble vitamins are stored. They can accumulate to toxic levels. Extremely high vitamin A can cause liver damage, birth defects, even pressure on the brain. Pregnant women are warned to avoid high-dose A. With vitamin D, megadoses can raise blood calcium, nausea, weakness, serious kidney problems. The dose makes the poison. Even water-soluble B6 at massive doses has been linked to nerve damage. Shocking 1990s trials. High-dose beta-carotene in smokers increased lung cancer risk and mortality. Studies stopped early. Nutrients in food behave within a complex matrix: fiber, flavonoids, hundreds of compounds. A pill is a brute force intervention. Supplements aren't candy. They are potent biological agents, tools that can help or harm depending on how they're used. So, if a cabinet full of supplements is not the path to optimal health, what is? The answer is simple and challenging, and it isn't in a pill or powder. It is found in the foundational pillars of your daily life. The most powerful health insurance policy is a lifestyle of whole foods, regular movement, and adequate sleep. Real food: fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats. Not just 13 vitamins, minerals, fiber, phytonutrients, antioxidants. Food synergy no multivitamin can replicate. The fiber in an apple slows sugar absorption. Healthy fats help you absorb vitamins. Food works as a team. A pill is a soloist. Movement is non-negotiable. Walk, run, lift, stretch. It strengthens heart and bones, improves circulation, regulates sugar, reduces stress, boosts mood. It lowers risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, many forms of cancer. No supplement matches this breadth. Sleep is critical. The brain and body repair. Hormones reset. Immunity strengthens. Aim for 7 to 9 hours. These three pillars are the bedrock. Supplements are, at best, a minor addition. We have journeyed from cellular machinery to the galaxy of marketing. So, what is the final verdict? Are vitamins an essential safety net or an expensive habit? They are not one or the other, they are tools. Value depends on picking the right one for the job. The verdict is this: Dutch. Supplements are for fixing documented deficits, not for optimizing an already sufficient system. It would be foolish to drive a car without insurance, and equally foolish to buy a dozen redundant policies. Assess your specific risks, and get the precise coverage you need. The same logic applies here. Build on a balanced diet, regular exercise, sufficient sleep. This is your primary comprehensive coverage. Then assess your needs with curiosity and skepticism. Do not rely on advertising or anecdotes. Talk to a doctor, get a simple blood test. A test can tell you if you are genuinely deficient in vitamin D, B12, iron. If a test reveals a gap, you have a clear evidence-based reason to supplement. Then it's a targeted, effective therapy. It is your insurance policy paying out exactly when you need it to. Follow your doctor's advice on the correct dosage. For healthy individuals, evidence for daily multivitamins is weak to non-existent. Invest instead in better food, movement, and sleep. Be an informed explorer of your own biology. Ask questions, demand evidence, trust the foundational pillars first, and use supplements wisely and sparingly as the specific repair tools they are. That is the path of science and reason. Supplements are not shortcuts to health, they are tools to fix gaps in it.